What happening, folks? Welcome to another one of them Booze and Chill lives. And as you read during that entire custom countdown of mine, I am going to be reviewing not one, not two, not three, but four cocktails, canned cocktails. And yeah, that's what we're going to be doing today. We're going to be reviewing these four cocktails. I can't count. Four canned cocktails by this place called Pirate Water. And we're also going to be talking about movie trailer reviews, or I should probably say movie teaser, two movie trailers, and full on movie review on the Power Rangers once and always. So pretty psyched about that. So, what do you say we jump right on to that? Because it's a few things we're going to cover. So let's get on there. So before we get started, I do want to say a couple of things, guys. Just when was it? I totally uh, losing it here. Not losing it, but I totally. Uh, there we go. I like to have my music in the background. And so yesterday I posted that I will be doing lives on Instagram, which started just yesterday. I'm looking at the wrong camera. Just yesterday. And I did announce. I announced on Instagram that I was going to be doing lives on Instagram. So if you guys happen to be around Instagram on Thursdays, stop on by, hang out. The cool thing about those lives is that they can happen absolutely anywhere. If I'm out, I'm gonna go live. Maybe we'll run into each other. Maybe you'll come out. I don't know. It'd be fun. I thought that would be cool. And another thing, I want to give a thanks to all of you guys. Really, I want to give a thanks to all of you guys who have been very supportive when it comes to the podcast or the Buzzcast. Only 2 episodes in, and it's doing decent for only just starting. Not the best upbeat topics, but again, thank you guys for being super fucking supportive, feeling the love you guys for that. And I think that's pretty much it for now. That's all I can remember. So what do you say we start off by doing the reviews here? What I'm going to go ahead and do is pour each one of these in individual cups. In fact, let me go ahead and turn the hell around over here. As you can see, I got some cups. Some are in frame, some are off frame. It's pretty full. My little desk here is pretty damn full. So I'm gonna start pouring these bad boys. And I think the way we're gonna do this is I'm going to pour just a little bit, right? Just a little bit. I'm going to start off with the red one. Just to pour. Holy shit, it's the same color as the can. That psyched me out. Look at that shit. It's blood red, guys. It's fucking blood red. And yeah, I'm going to pour just a little bit in each cup here. And we're going to smell. I can actually already smell this one. It smells like fucking candy. But yeah, we're going to pour them all in individual cups. Smell them all. And then we're going to try. Dude, they all match the color. Anyways. And then we're going to try each one. Because there's, in total, there's 3 movie trailers and 1 movie. So I'm going to do 1 for each. Just to, keep a good balance. So that's what we're going to do. And now a slightly not off, but a slightly not as dark red. There's a dark blood red, which is the first one that you guys saw me pour. And now this one. Oh, this is pink. Oh, it's pink. Look at that. It looks red on camera. I think it's because I got red lights, red pop filter, red bandana. It's all about the red, because apparently my aura is red. Shout out to my wife for that one. and now the fourth one here, guys. This one is a peach ish, and I love how they match the can. I think that's pretty fucking cool. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and see. I'm gonna just leave this one out here because I'm putting them all in somewhat ice, but since they're open, it's a bit more dangerous. And okay, let me see if I can get them all to come out on camera. I'm sorry if I can't pull it off. Again, it's a little full on the desk here on my my little, what do they call it? It's not a gaming desk. I'm no gamer, but I think that's as good as I can get it. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Pirate water. Like I said, I'm gonna start off with the red because I got a lot of red going on, so I'm gonna keep it red. So let's go ahead and do the red one. Actually, no, I said dumbass. I'm gonna smell them all first. So going back to camera one here. So let's do the smells, and then we'll do the thing that we do here, and that is tasting them. So let's go on and do that. Okay, so number one, the blood dark red, and this flavor is, what flavor is the red one here? It is Miami Vice. This one is Miami Vice. Like I said, when I first poured this fucking thing, it smells like fucking candy. So cheers to you guys. A lot of coconut. Coconut, strawberry. Oh shit. That almost went in. It wants to go in. Coconut, strawberry. Maybe some melon. Watermelon or melon. One of those two. It's some sort of melon. Strawberry, coconut. It's very tropicy. Very, very tropicy. So that was the red one. That was the Miami Vice. Let's go ahead and move on to, I think this was the peach-ish looking one. Okay, this is the peach looking one. So let's go ahead and do that one. The peach-ish one is Bahama Mama. Word to y'all's mamas for I don't know, I got nothing. But word to your mamas, and in fact, cheers to your mama. Let's go. Whoa. Okay, this one smells delicious. What is that? And again, it has coconut. Has a lot of coconut, and then that I've smelled this before. What is that? I smelled this before. It's like, I guess like peach, but like that very strong artificial candy peach with coconut and I can't tell what the other one is, but I can tell you that this one, the smell off of this one, holy shit, it is tasty. I'm probably gonna like that one more than the red, and I'm a red type of guy. Let's do the red one. The red one is a margarita. This is the OG of the cocktails, I suppose, because you know everybody knows what a margarita is. So, cheers, margarita Fridays. Is that the days? Is that the day that they like sale or they go on sale? I'm not sure. Cheers. Okay, this has a you ever, for all my peeps here in El City. Stop it. Laredo, Texas. When you buy a raspa for raspero and you get the limon one, that's what this smells like. Exactly like it. It smells like the limon raspa. It's got the lime, but the candy artificial lime. I think the red one smells the most non-artificial. It doesn't remind me of the margarita mix. In fact, it smells sweeter than the margarita mix. So there's that. My mouth is watering just smelling these. My mouth is watering. Got comment, Carmen. Hello, Carmen. ¿Cómo estás? ¿Cómo estás? Thank you for stopping by. Let's see. And now for the last smell, guys. The last smell that we're gonna do here is the pink one. Or is it orange? I'm not even damn sure, to be honest with you. Which one was the pink one? The pink one is, I believe it's this one. Sex on the Beach. There we go. Even my clips, I can't tell my clips apart because it looks pretty damn close to the red. And on the clip it looks orange, but in person it just looks slightly less red. Put in the comments what color do you think that is. Okay, this is the Sex on the Beach. Who doesn't like sex on the beach? Beach sex. Cheers. Ooh. Okay, I take that back. This one smells the most artificial, but holy fuck, does it smell? It smells good. It smells like Starburst and Skittles mixed together. The red ones. So I guess what would the red Skittles be? Like cherry strawberry as well as the Starburst? That smells insanely like so artificial, insanely artificial. But nonetheless, it smells fucking delicious, dude. So, like I said, I'm more of a red type of guy, and it smells the most organic out of all of them. So I'm gonna go ahead and start with the red. And since we're doing red, let's start off with the first movie trailer here. So I'm looking at the wrong camera. Let's start with the first fucking movie trailer, guys. The first one that I'm gonna go ahead and start with is what's it called? Hopefully I clicked the right one. But anyways, this movie trailer I've done before. In fact, I left a link in the description for this one. I have done this review before. This one is the Boogeyman, Stephen King's Boogeyman, 2023 Boogeyman. In the first review I did, I do say that because there was a Boogeyman back in the day, back in I think it was 2006, 2007, something like that. I did mention that I wasn't sure if there's going to be a connection. Probably is not. I have not looked up I haven't looked up anything, nor have I heard that they will link together. So this is its own thing. But I mean, it's off the mind of Stephen King. So I mean, who fucking cares, right? It's fucking Stephen King. Let's go ahead and start off by doing that. Hopefully it is the right one. I'm gonna go ahead and drink this, and then once I'm done, once this is done, I mean, we'll go ahead and tell you what it sounds like. Okay, so far it starts off with a little girl with some sort of I'm gonna go ahead and say some sort of sleep therapist. So of course, Boogeyman only gets you in your sleep. At least that's how the story and the myths, and I think even in the song goes. Mr. Sandman, dream me a dream. You know that one? Starts off with a sleep therapist. I'm calling it the sleep therapist. Whoa. And it starts off good. It starts off all red. It starts off all red. If my wife is watching, you know. Okay, let's keep going, guys. I did see this trailer already, and I gotta tell you, fucking it is way better. So they did a much better job on this one. I do know that when they do stuff like this, sorry, I do know when they do stuff like this, they have a group of people. They have a group that, there's the movie crew that does the entire movie, and then they hire certain people to do like movie trailers. Well, I gotta say that the first person or group that did the teaser, I feel like they didn't sell it right. That's just what I think. That's my opinion. And now let's move on to this here movie trailer. That cube that the therapist is using, I might have seen it like in on Amazon or some shit, and I actually thought about getting it. Why? Because it looks cool, and now that I'm seeing it here, I really want it now. Maybe for like the backyard or something. I don't know, just for the aesthetics. But anyways, let's go on with that. So this is supposed to be some sort of therapy, like I said, where it's supposed to help the little girl get over her fears, because again, Boogeyman catches you at night, blah blah blah. So it's a therapy, and the therapist even goes like, this is gonna help you realize that there's nothing in the dark. There's nothing to be afraid of the dark, right? Turns it on, and as you can see, as the trailer progresses, shit hits the fan right the fuck away. I don't know if y'all caught the thing crawling in the fucking roof. That shit is insane. And then we see some clips here that that you might have seen if you did see my review on it, from like this middle chunk to certain I don't know to where they use the same clips that they use in the teaser, but like I said, they used them right. Whoever did this one, kudos to you, or the group who did this trailer. It worked. Like this one made me actually want to fucking see this movie now. Like I want to actually see this. And here it comes, the door fucking open, slams. You know, that part right there, this part right, let me just rewind this real quick. That part right there, when you see your door open in the middle of the fucking night, right? And by itself, by the way, by itself. And you're just like fucking, you don't go investigate it. At least as a kid, you don't fucking, oh, door open on its own, let's go see what it is. No. And real life kid will fucking jump the fuck off and run to mommy and daddy. And then mommy and daddy are gonna be like, you know what, you could just sleep here. We can deal with it in the morning, or we can sell the house. You know, fuck it. Put in the comments, would you deal with it or sell the house? Or call a priest or something. Put it in the comments, guys. Let's go on with that. But yeah, like I said, they did a very good job in this one. And then the last clip, the last part of this fucking thing, dude. Fuck. Here, this part right here, I love. Again, I'm a fan when it comes to like corny, like horror lines, like stuff like, oh, like in this case, like, oh, this is the thing. that gets your kids when you're not looking or when you're not around. I don't remember how the line goes exactly, but I'm a fan of that. I don't know. I don't know why. I'm just I don't know. It just hits me. It hits me in the right spots. It tickles me. It tickles my balls. Metaphorically. Moving on. Wow. Wow. We're getting very close to the ending part, guys. Oh, that TV slam, dude. Leave it in the comments. Does it not give you Poltergeist vibes? It kind of gives me Poltergeist vibes. You all know what I'm talking about. The first Poltergeist movie. Except here, instead of it being sucked in, like, just literally force, boom, like, bashed into the fucking TV and breaks the shit out of it. Put it in the comments. Poltergeist vibes or nah? Let's go on with that. Oh, this part here, where she calls him up. You have to listen to me. Okay, I'm listening. And then, boom, gets this fuck sucked in, dude. The Boogeyman. The Boogeyman. That is coming out in theaters this year. Well, I'm sorry about the dog. I think it has to go. The dog has to go. And yeah, the Boogeyman's coming out this year at exactly, let me see the date here, June 2nd of 2023. I'm not even sure what camera I have on right now. Here we go. June 2nd, 2023. So look out for the Boogeyman, guys. It's this one is looking very, very promising. Very promising indeed. All right, that's the first movie trailer. Like I said, the link to the teaser review that I did is in the description. Now that we're done with the first movie trailer, let me go ahead and tell you guys how this here Miami Vice tastes like. So, in the nose, I was mentioning that I did pick up strawberries. You get the strawberries, and then you get a slight cherry. You don't get cherries when well, I didn't get cherries when I smelled it, but you get the cherries. You get strawberries. You get the coconut, and then you get like this rum kick. Give me a second here. Let me get a hold of the can. Here we go. You get a rum kick, but I assume it has to contain. I didn't do a lot of research on this, guys. All this is it contains alcohol, but I mean, it is a cocktail in a can, so I wouldn't doubt it actually has rum. But maybe I can look into that as we go along. But coconut, strawberry, hints of cherry, and that kick. Keep in mind that these motherfuckers contain 10% alcohol each can, and we're doing 4 of these bad boys. But the reason why I got these is because I consider myself a pirate. It's tatted on me for life. Pirate ship being taken down by the Kraken. I can see we got some comments, so let's go ahead and look into the comments, and then we'll move on to the second drink and the second movie trailer. Let's see who we got. I can't sell the house. I'm still paying it. That's true. June 2nd, same day as Spider-Man Miles Morales, right? I believe so. I think so. My good buddies, Jose and Julius, run kick. Oh, rum. Yeah, it does have a rum kick. But like I said, I'm gonna see as this keeps going. I'm gonna look into that so we can get an actual answer. And I'm not gonna miss this one because I know. I mean, these drinks look very cool looking. I said that's the one of the reasons why I got them. Just the can itself. I am a pirate. It's a pirate can. The name is Pirate Water. Had to get it. I had to get them all four, and there's only 4 flavors. The Miami Vice, which is what I just tried, Sex on the Beach, Margarita, and Bahama Mama. Bahama Mama. Let me move on to the next drink. While I keep it, I'm multitasking here. I'm gonna move on to this next drink, do the next movie trailer, while I look into if this actually has a rum, or if they're fucking. Oh, that's the most delicious one. I'm gonna probably save that one for last. That one being the Bahama Mama. I'm gonna save that one for last. I'll do this one next, and this one's the Margarita. I probably should have started with this. This is like the OG, like the plain one. So I'm gonna start off with that. And now, let's do the next one. I think I'm gonna go with this one. This next one here, this next teaser or trailer, this next movie trailer is horror again, and it's a lot of horror and monster movie that's coming up right now that we're gonna get into in a moment. A lot of horror, and if you've been a fan of the channel since the beginning, you know horror is my thing, bro. Horror is my thing. So most of the stuff that I will be looking into here is whether horror, monster, or superhero, or if there's a really good comedy movie that looks really, really good, or has, like, you know, people that I enjoy watching, then that's what I'm gonna talk about. But today, right now, it's another horror, and this is going on movie number 5. This is the 5th movie in this franchise, and this one is Insidious: The Red Door, and all of y'all have to know what's up with Insidious. So to kind of like very quickly break this down. So apparently here, you know, if you've seen the first Insidious movie, this family is completely terrorized by like demons and all this crazy fucking shit. And they go through that. And apparently here, they went to some sort of hypnosis, or I'm not sure what the actual term is, to kind of like remove that off of their memories. So it's removed, but they're still haunted here and there. And then basically these demons will not let them go. And then at some point, you know, shit just hits the fan, man. I guess this shit is this is no joke when it comes to like shit like this, I guess. And of course it's like years later, the son's older, as you can see, and boom, breaks through the fucking glass. It's that I believe is the son, or it's like some sort of demonic manifestation of his son. You know, take that as you will. Demons telling him, "Oh, your son's next," or "We got your son," or "We're leads to your son," whatever the case is. But still, pretty scary shit, dude. Pretty scary shit. And there he is. And by the way, it is the same actor that plays the kid in the first movie. That's him right there. That is the same kid, which Ty Simpkins is his actual name. Sorry if I'm butchering the shit out of that. But he is back as Dalton, same kid, just older. But yeah, let's move on. Let's move on with that. First sip, by the way. This part is sick. So apparently there's an art class that he's in, and he's teacher or instructor, professor, or whatever, tells him to draw something that first comes to mind that really speaks out to them. And ironically, it is what is literally trying to speak out, and also grab him and pull him and kill him and stuff like that. So I dig that part right there of the trailer. It really hits the artsy fartsy in me. And right there you see some fucking hand come out of the painting. Oh, that right there. We need to see a little bit more of this. A lot of gruesome stuff. Because this is what makes horror, I believe. Here we seem that we lose a character. I'm not sure who. Again, this is just a trailer. Here we start seeing the best parts of the Insidious movies. The hauntings, the possessions, what was it called? That realm that they would enter? It's not the Upside Down. That's fucking Stranger Things. Which, by the way, Stranger Things season 5, 6, I don't even remember. Coming out real soon. I don't know much on it, but it is coming out soon. But the Further, I think that's what it's called, The Further. But just to make sure. No, I think it is called The Further. Let's move on with this. Yeah, there she is. That's I will say this. I've seen the first Insidious. I've seen the second Insidious. I don't remember if I've seen 3 because this is movie number 5. The one for sure that I missed out on was the Insidious. I don't remember the name, but the movie cover is the one with the hand and the key, where the key for fingers, some shit like that. That one I missed out. And I think there was the one where this character, what is her name? Her actual name is Lynn Shane. She plays Elise, where Elise starts her, what I call her version of Ghostbusters, with those two geeky ghost enthusiasts, we can call them. I think there was a movie just on her on that. I've only seen parts of that, completely missed, what I believe now will be 4, which is the Key for Fingers cover. I don't remember the exact name of it. So I missed that one. So this clip here, I'm not sure if it's like, if she's gone, or if this is like she's still around but just is like video calling or left a recording of some sort. I'm not sure what's going on with her, but she is probably the coolest character on account of she is the one who can see and speak to these demons the most. So if you leave in the comments how much did I miss out and how much do I have to catch up on. The Red Door. Just the title, dude, itself. And then my wife is still watching Red. So much red today. So much red. And speaking of red, let's finish off this green. And let me go ahead and tell you what I'm picking up of this. So, artificial green. That's what I get. No, artificial lime. Artificial lime, a bit uh, a bit on the salty side, which is um, not out of the ordinary on a kind of, margaritas and salt are like friends, right? Because when you make a margarita, typically people do salt the rim, so that's natural, I guess. Sweet, lime, a bit salty, and that kick, guys. Let me roll fast and see what it is. Their, I guess their description of this thing is let me read this to you guys real quick. A pirate water, we embody the adventure spirit of the pirate, inspired by the fun, rebellious personality of Barstool Sports. Leave in the comments if you guys know what this is. I don't know what the Barstool Sports is. We offer a ready-to-drink cocktail perfect for any party. Jump on the pirate ship with us as we seek new horizons, embracing being fearless and live life daringly. That's literally what it says. So hoist the sails, grab your treasure map, and set sail with Pirate Water for their next great adventure. I added that last part. It just says adventure. But as far as what liquor, it's a malt beverage. So there you go. It's malt. Nothing else. It's just malt and artificial flavoring. There we go. Malt and artificial flavoring. Green. But all right, guys. So we did Insidious. We did Boogeyman, 2003 Boogeyman. We did Miami Vice. We did the Margarita. And now it's time for some sex on the beach. The drink. Perverts. Let's move on to the next trailer as I sip my sexy sex on the beach that has sex in it. It's a fun word to say, I guess. It just rolls off the tongue. I'm gonna shut up. I'll shut up now. This next one is a teaser. It's a very, very short, but very psyched about it because it's a monster movie, and the monsters that we will be seeing in this one is Kong. Kong versus, well, it's titled Kong X Godzilla. So there we go. That right there. I'm not sure what the fuck is going on here. It's I think it's also called the New Empire, some shit like that. And so you see this giant, what looks like to be Kong, or I think it's Kong, zooms out, death, skulls everywhere, and then stops at a skull that looks like Godzilla and Kong, as you can see. And they even differentiate them, by color. Godzilla with the blue blast that Godzilla does, and Kong, well, you gotta tell them apart, right? And so shows that off, and then right here, that's pretty much the end of this thing. But as you can see, if we keep going, fucking into the eyes of what looks like another Kong, and I totally fucking missed it again. Right there. You see those fucking eyes, and I think this to me, this looks like a fucking hybrid of Kong species. Because Kong does not do that, I think. That to me looks like the same radioactive shit that's in Godzilla, hence hybrid. So whether Kong and Godzilla had sex on the beach and got jiggy with it and gave birth to this hybrid Kong slash radioactive Kongzilla, if you will, or I don't know what's going on, but that's what I'm seeing. That's what I'm getting off of this shit. A bit fucked up, just a little bit, but I'm a huge Godzilla and Kong fan. So there you go. The new empire, the new species, the new hybrid, whatever you want to call it. It's definitely something. Definitely something. Didn't give me enough time to finish this sex on the beach. It's because I ain't no minute man. Them jokes keep coming, dude. These jokes keep coming. Cheers. But yeah, this fucking sex on the beach, bro. It's very, very tasty. Well, since it's over, let me go ahead and tell you what exactly I'm picking up on this one. I do get I get coconut. You get what I think is give me a sec here. I'm gonna rinse out the palate. See, now that the water went down, I get Starburst, pink Starburst, pinkish, yeah, pink Starburst, which would be what flavor? What flavor is the pink Starburst? Strawberry, you know. The red one's cherry, I believe. You get that kick. You get the. I think it's mostly just strawberry. A little bit of coconut, strawberry, but mostly just fucking that pink Starburst flavor, which is, like I said, strawberry. So I guess it's just strawberry and a hint of coconut, strawberry and coconut. And now we're done with the movie trailers, guys. And now we're gonna do the full-on movie review. Pretty psyched about that because I caught this movie the first day it came out. Oh, let's see. We got a comment in here. Pink Starburst is watermelon. Oh shit! There we go. So what I'm picking up is watermelon. Thank you, sir. Google, man. That Google, Dr. Google. So it's not strawberry then. So it's watermelon. To me, it tastes like strawberry, but it's too artificial to kind of tell them apart, honestly. But for sure, that coconut, it lingers in there, very subtle, but it's in there. And but yeah, last but not least, the Bahama Mama, guys. We're gonna do the Bahama Mama next. This one I saved for last on account of it smells fucking delicious. It's like liquid fucking candy, dude. Let's see. It smells scrumptious. But I'm gonna go ahead and sip on. I'm looking at the wrong camera. I'm gonna go ahead and sip on this while we full on review the Power Ranger movie. Now, again, the Power Ranger movie debuted on what's today? Friday. Debuted on Wednesday on Netflix. You can watch it for free, stream it. Fucking the movie starts off great. It starts off exactly how this trailer actually starts. It starts off with them fighting a couple of putties, and it's fucking awesome because it's like the fight. It starts off with fight scenes, as it does the whole producers directing this and that while the fight is going, like it's happening, right? So that already starts off good in my book because action in the beginning. It's just like this, the whole YouTube thing, and I guess video content in general. You kind of want to start off right away, or else people lose interest, and I guess you're fucked. Starts off right, in my opinion, and we get introduced right away to the robotic Rita Repulsa, as you can see right there. They do explain. Well, they don't explain is how she becomes the robot. They do explain how she comes back, though, which we'll get to in a moment. In the beginning, like I said, it starts off good. Now, we see. Okay, but this is supposed to be a reunion movie, right? The thing about reunions, though, is that in order to pull off a OG reunion, you do need, I can't stress this enough, you need all the OG Power Rangers. Now, I understand because there's like some legal issues when it comes to to Jason, the OG Jason, the OG Red Ranger. I'm not very sure on the specifics. And the Pink Ranger kind of let me down, which is very disappointing because when your first crush disappoints you, total letdown. You know what I mean? She was not in it because basically, like, to be blunt, they quote unquote were not gonna pay her enough. And then she actually came back stating, giving some bullshit because she's been working on stuff, and she felt like this wouldn't like work on her behalf, which I guess in some way it makes sense, because it's like this movie is targeted towards like kids, right? But it's also targeted towards the old OG fans, which is like, in my case, like me and everybody who was around in the fucking 90s, right? And so right here you do see the OG, the two OG members, which is Zach and Billy, the only original ones. And in the beginning you see fucking the Green Ranger, the Yellow Ranger, and a Red Ranger. They don't show who the Red Ranger is, and I even mentioned this in the trailer review that I did with a buddy of mine, which is also in the description. You guys can check that one out as well. I was very confused, but I was just wondering how they were gonna work out Jason David Frank, aka Tommy, aka the Green Ranger, on account of his passing, because I know he did some couple of clips for this movie, a couple issues here and there as well with him, but because he was also working on other stuff, also Power Ranger related. And the Yellow Ranger, well, I think they delivered it okay. Of course, you see the Yellow Ranger in their Power Ranger form, but you don't see who's under. And at the beginning of the movie, which, by the way, I totally forgot to mention that this review is spoiler. It's going to spoil. So I'm just letting you know right now. So if you're still watching, you saw a spoiler alert, you might want to get out if you don't want to hear this. And So they do show the Yellow Ranger, right? But they kill her off in the beginning. Let me take a sip here. Oh, I can't wait to tell you how this tastes like. They kill her off, right? And that's that. By the way, the Green Ranger is there with the Pink Ranger, and all the Rangers are there to see it happen. Very Repulsa, ha 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 ha, disappears, along with her monsters and putties. And that's how the beginning starts. And so, it's not playing. Here we go. And here we see the passing of the mantle. I'm gonna go ahead and just go back just a little bit so I can show you guys the person who. There we go. Here we have. Again, spoilers, right? I'm throwing this out right here, right now. This is Charlie Kirsch. I can't remember her character name right now. It's not on here on my notes. But this here is the, I guess you could say the daughter. Yeah, the daughter. And it's what's cool about the movie is that they do bring back a bunch of references. This daughter, for instance, she was in the first Power Rangers series, which actually, if for those of you who know, she was in the first Power Ranger series, and I believe it was actually the first season. And this particular episode was all focused on the Yellow Ranger. So that was a whole thing about, I've been looking at the wrong camera. No? Yes. Yeah. So yeah, this entire episode was all about the Yellow Ranger. She was in it. Probably not the same girl, right? And so there's that. That's one of the first things. And then as this clip continues, she is killed off. So there's the whole shrine to her with the morpher. And of course, you gotta have Alpha 5. Without Alpha 5, then who the fuck cares? No, but seriously, Alpha 5 is cool. And here we see the replacement Power Rangers here. Like I mentioned earlier, there's this whole legal thing when it comes to the original Jason, the Red Ranger. Again, I don't know the details, but they did get what's his face? They did get Steve Cardenas, who plays Rocky, aka the Red Ranger, which was the guy who was replaced with Jason. And then we got the Pink Ranger, which is Catherine Sutherland. I don't have her character name on me, but I believe she was like. It's because there's so many Power Rangers, dude. But I believe she was in the... Shit, I want to say... Not... Maybe Power Ranger Turbo? Or Zero? Honestly, I don't remember. Leave it in the comments if you guys do know. There's just way too many Power Rangers now, man. It's hard to keep up. Power Rangers is like... Maybe not like Star Wars, but up there. There's a lot to keep up, man. And so... These are the replacement ones. Again, the Trini gets killed. They do mention her name. And also, I would also like to mention that not only do they reference a lot of old stuff from the show, they also use what's called voices off of the original cast members. In this case, for Trini, there was nothing coming out of the Green Ranger for obvious reasons, nor the Red Ranger in the beginning, if I'm not mistaken. We got a comment in here. Zero. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, Zeo. Sorry, bro. Sorry. Zeo, not zero. See what I mean? And so yeah, they reference not only the show, but they also put in voices to, like, again, for Trini, for instance. Which, if I'm not mistaken, they use the voice of Trini from that episode I mentioned, the one that was just all about her. So that's kind of cool, I think. All right, let's go on with this. And basically, shit hits the fan. And oh, right here, we do get some cameos. As you can see here, we get some cameos from a black and yellow ranger. What's cool about this is that we've actually met this here ranger right here. Me and the wife, off of the conventions that happened here in Laredo, Texas. Ran into her at an elevator. That was kind of fucking cool. Super fucking random, but awesome that we actually got to say hi and talk to her for a bit. And to get some cameos off this guy. Oh, the Black Ranger. If you guys are familiar with this dude, he was the Black Ranger in the first Power Ranger movie. And oh, we got some more comments in here. Some more. You can hear the grunts of the Green and the Red Rangers. They're from the show. Okay, there we go. Technically, it's Jason, Tommy, and Kimberly. There we go. That's what I was talking about. Thank you for that. Wrong camera. Thank you for that. And so shit hits the fan. Rita Repulsa's back, and the reason why she is back is because this is the part where it's I'm a little lost, because I've seen a lot of Power Ranger episodes of the original series, but not all of them. Now, I might have missed or might have not caught up, or I don't know what it is. At some point, Zordon goes missing because he's sacrificing stuff to save the Rangers. Again, I might have missed, or whatever the case, I missed that. But they do reference that in the movie. And so he's not there, he's gone. Billy, hoping that he can still save and bring back Zordon. In an attempt to bring him back, he accidentally opens some sort of dark dimension, well, portal to a dark dimension, sorry. And lo and behold, we get a robotic Rita Repulsa. Not much was explained about, again, the robot body, but I mean, the most that we got was Rita coming out of the portal and saying, "I got a new body." Other than that, I mean, it's just Rita Repulsa and robotic Rita Repulsa, robotronic Rita Repulsa. Mr. Halberg, how's it going, sir? Cheers to you, sir. Cheers. This thing is delicious. And so that's how Rita Repulsa comes about. And she's just raking so much havoc all over the fucking place. Boom, there's the title. And fucking, what's it called? She captures the Green Ranger, she captures the Red Ranger, she captures the Pink Ranger, which is why they end up getting replaced, I mean, with Rocky and what's your character face Pink Ranger name? I don't have the name on me. The Green Ranger, again, I do understand because of the passing of Jason David Frank, R.I.P. dude. And so they get captured, and Rita Repulsa's monster captures these three Rangers, sucking the power source off them to power a machine that is supposed to open a portal. Oh, here we go, another comment. It's basically the writers ending their origin story to believe everything from the beginning till then is one continuity. I can kind of get that. And here we got Halberg, Mr. Halberg. turkey hunting yesterday. Whoa, that's pretty cool. Turkey hunting. Where the fuck can you turkey hunt, bro? That's pretty cool. Oh, rest up, man. Chill out. Have a drink with me. We're in the last movie review. And for those of you who are just tuning in, we did Insidious Red Door. We did fucking Kong X Godzilla. X must be the Sex on the Beach part I mentioned earlier. And fucking the Boogeyman, 2003 Boogeyman. So chill out, relax. All states besides Alaska. Huh. I'm not aware of that. I don't hunt, but the more you know. Thank you, sir. Cheers to you again. And so back to the Power Rangers here. So again, Reader's Monster captures these 3 Rangers, and fucking their powers just getting sucked up again to power up a machine to open a portal or a time portal to go, because her plan is to go back in time with all the knowledge that she has and tell her young self from the first Power Rangers series, tell her young self the knowledge that she has now, show her the knowledge she has now, and then at the same time destroy the Power Rangers before Zoran even gets to them, before they get the morphers, before they get the powers. That's the plan. And you know, as the shows and as the shows go, Rita always loses, bro. She always loses. And but the thing about this movie is that it has like a much more deeper tone to it, on account of, again, we lose Trini. For those of you who are not aware, Trini passed away. I don't remember what year, but she was in a horrible car accident, passed away. R.I.P. to her. In the show, we lose her, and it goes a very, again, deeper, darker route. More so for the character who plays her daughter, or the girl who plays her daughter. She dies, and a few years pass in the movie, of course, and she kind of trains the same martial arts style as her mother, which is, I believe, what's that fucking bug, that green bug, that the hands. I can't remember the name of that fucking bug. The praying mantis. There we go. Praying mantis style, same as her mother. And Billy and Zach kind of sort of take the mantle of the parents on account of Trini not being in the picture. And she's just, as any teenager, any teenager in any time in life in general, they're just pissed. She's pissed. I mean, she's angry on account of her death of her mother, and she is what's called. They do tell her everything. Well, Billy insists on telling her everything, that they're Power Rangers and whatnot. Zach is completely not cool with that. And Zach is not cool with it. Billy thinks they should go with it. So that Zach follows through. And she learns everything. She knows everything. Except for hideouts. And she gets a few chances here and there in the movie to kind of prove herself that she is worthy, and also at the same time she's trying to get revenge on her death of her mother. And so I'm going fast forward here a little bit. There was this one really funny and cool scene where the putties start taking over all Angel Grove. And oh my god, what was the name of that fucking that place that they always hang out? Ah, help me out here, guys. Put it in the comments. If you've seen the first Power Ranger movie, you know which I'm talking about. That place that they're always hanging out, working out, practicing their karate moves. And so yeah, the putties are taking over the damn place. She pops up, takes the tiger morpher, the yellow ranger morpher, and she's doing good. She's kicking putty ass. And then she puts out the morpher, attempts to morph into the Yellow Ranger, and that part was hilarious because all the putties are waiting for it to happen, right? But morphers don't work that way. Apparently, you have to be chosen. You have to be given the power, and so did not work out at all. Thank you, sir. Angel Grove Youth Center. Ernie's Juice Bar. That's another one. Or just Ernie's. Thank you, guys. And, but yeah. That goes horribly wrong for her. And so, she gets her ass whooped. And then last minute, Zach and Rocky appear and do their thing. Stuff like that. And to kind of fast forward through this, we never hear back from the Green Ranger, the Pink Ranger, the ones from the beginning of the movie, or the Red Ranger. And Rita gets her ass owned, bro. As usual, right? I mean, if you've seen the shows, it's basically how it goes, except it's extended like another 30-40 minutes. But I'm gonna cut to the fucking the big old Megazord fight. Now there's a lot of people, a lot of Power Ranger fans out there who are not too fond of two things from that. One, the Blue Ranger controlling the Megazord, which to me, I guess it's not a big deal. Because I guess it's because Billy is one of the original Power Rangers. Jason's not there. That's another one. They were like, why didn't the Red Ranger? Why didn't Rocky control it? Because Rocky was busy trying to fucking go through a plan that Billy had made up, bro. Cheers, bro. I actually might get a refill on that last one I'm reviewing. The Bahama Mama. The Bahama Mama. There we go. That's what we're reviewing, sir. There's 4 of these cans, and this is number 4. So, there we go. But yeah, people were saying that why isn't the Red Ranger controlling the Megazord? He's the one that's supposed to control the Megazord. Again, Rocky was the replacement Ranger. Rocky was again off kicking Rita ass and Putty ass. Because again, this is all Billy's plan. Billy was the leader in this movie, which again to me is fine, not a really big deal. Would have preferred the Green Ranger, but he's not in the picture anymore. But whatever. People were complaining about that. And 2, the CGI of the whole entire fight. People were saying like, oh, that's all they got, or that's all they could have done. I mean, these type of anything involving Power Rangers does have a certain budget, and you could see that. But I mean, you can't compare the shit that we used to watch back in the day when we were kids, watching Power Rangers back in the 90s. Because if we would have seen what we saw in this movie back then, it would have blown our fucking minds. And that's true. You can't be too picky because, again, the effects back then, I mean, yeah, not to mention the fact that most of the clips that we would see in the show back in the 90s were kind of taken from, I believe it was Japanese clips from the original Power Rangers, because they originated over there and we just recycled them over here and turned it in what we all know and love today. So that's one thing. And two, it's like, dude, just be grateful that we even got Power Rangers, or that Power Rangers are still going, right? Whether you're a diehard fan or not, you gotta appreciate the fact that they're still trying, they're still going, and you can show this to your kids. I know I did that. I showed it to my 5-year-old. She seemed to enjoy it, right? But I mean, who knows? Kids nowadays, right? A little bit more picky, very particular what they're into. So the Megazord fight was pretty fucking cool. The Megazord was like just a bit more detailed, more than again what we're used to. A lot more CGI'd. But I mean, again, we're like what? Some of us are in our 30s and our 40s, maybe close to our 50s. If you're close to your 50s, you probably watched Power Rangers and thought like, man, that's fucking lame, or some shit like that. Or if you're in your like 40s, you were probably one of those kids that saw Power Rangers and thought like, okay, this is corny. This is like, that situation. But then you would have your friends that had the toys, and that's where they got you. You would see the toys and be like, "Hey, bro, can I play with that, bro? Can I play with that? Is that the Green Ranger? You know what I mean?" That's where they got you. The fucking toys. The fucking toys were the shit, dude. I don't care who you think you are. The toys were the shit. And the movie ends with fucking, again, Rita Repulsa she gets blasted, by the way, by Zack's blaster, that axe blaster, right in the fucking chest. I'm sorry, no, that wasn't it. She gets completely blasted. Everybody, it's happily ever after. Rita Repulsa gets completely annihilated, and just basically ends with Billy and Zach at the Angel Grove Youth Center, and she confronts Billy because at some point in the movie she steals the flying car. If y'all are familiar with the flying car, if you've seen the show back in the 90s, she takes the flying car. She apologizes for taking that and for being a little shit and fucking running off, trying to be the hero. But eventually, the more I missed out on one thing. There's this one scene where fucking the Power Rangers are facing off against Rita, not in Power Ranger form, and then the daughter, which again I don't have her character name, gets blasted by fucking Rita Repulsa's wand, but luckily she's still carrying the Tiger's or the Yellow Ranger Morpher on her. That shit gets hit, takes the hit, and then something with that came out of that wand ignited something and was able to morph into the Yellow Ranger, and lo and behold, we get all the Power Rangers. Not all the original ones, but we get them all back. And this is what I was saying earlier, a reunion movie, but not really. You know what I mean? Because you don't have all the original cast members. But again, if you're a fan of the Power Rangers, I think you will enjoy it. If you are gonna be a little prick about it and nitpick stuff like the CGI, like I mentioned, or the fact that all of them are not there, and stuff like that, you probably won't like it. And again, if you're one of those kids back then, or if you're like in your 40s and you were one of those kids who were a bit older and saw Power Rangers and thought that that's kind of lame, you probably won't watch it, right? Or maybe you will. You probably have kids already now, right? So you probably will show that to them, and you'll probably sit down and watch them because they're gonna like it, and that's all you're gonna be watching for the next couple of months or a year. Because you know how kids are. They're gonna keep watching that shit. But oh, here we go. Truthfully, when have any one of us went to a reunion, no matter family, etc., someone is missing. That is true, sir. A reunion is not always 100% complete. That is true. But I think that about settles that. Let me go ahead and tell you guys about the Bahama Mama here. The Bahama Mama, like I was saying, is the most delicious smelling one. It's a lot more heavier on the coconut, melon, possibly some pineapple. I think that's pretty much all I'm getting off of this one. No, yeah. Maybe like hints of like orange, quite possibly. Hints of orange. That is not the Bahama Mama. I apologize for that, guys. Like I said, they look different in my clips here than they do in person. So I apologize for that. But this is the Bahama Mama. And that pretty much settles that out, guys. Thank you guys for tuning in to this very extensive live. Covered a lot. Covered again the Insidious, Red Door, Kong X, Godzilla, the Boogeyman 2003 Boogeyman, and a somewhat full review of the Power Rangers Once and Always. Thank you guys for tuning in. And we also did all 4 of the pirate water flavors. Hope you guys all enjoyed that shit. I know I did. These pirate waters I actually found here at my local Walmart. Now, I don't know where else you can find it, but I mean, if supermarkets are carrying it, number one, this is probably not even real alcohol. Maybe. Like I said, I did not do much of my research. I hope this is not that fucking Fireball situation. But I mean, it tastes good. It tastes good. And it's just something cool to just have. Especially, you know, it's Friday. It's the weekend. Why the fuck not, right? But I think that pretty much ends this live, guys. Thank you so much for stopping by. Leave a like right down there if you enjoyed today's video. And oh, here we go. Thank you, guys. Thank you, sir, for stopping by. As always, like I said, leave a like right down there if you enjoyed today's movie/cocktail review. Let me know in the comments which one of these movie trailers are you looking forward to. And let me know if you've seen the Power Rangers Once and Always, what you guys think of it, if it was super nostalgic for you as well or not, or if you liked it or not, put it in the comments. And as always, guys, follow Booze&Chill social medias. And no longer on Twitch. So all we got now is Facebook, Twitter, TikTok, and Instagram. And as usual, if you want to make a one-time donation, go ahead and go to Buy Me a Coffee and buy your boy a cold one, or become a member and get some behind the scenes kind of stuff. That's that kind of deal. And you can also become a member on Patreon, and which there you can also get behind the scenes photos and videos depending what tier you decide to stay on. And like I mentioned, thank you guys for the whole supporting the podcast. You can keep supporting that on Spotify by following and listening in, giving your 2 cents on the subject. The first 2 subjects, again, not very upbeat, but hey, it's a podcast. Anything happens. But that's about it for that, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I will see you and you and you in the next one. And remember, if you keep watching, I'm going to keep drinking. Very little, but that's what I'm having. Cheers.